Why should you care about your brand? That's a fair question. Given all of the snake oil and pixie dust synonymous with the concept of branding, your skepticism is warranted. A brand is simply what you mean to the people with whom you want to exchange value. The definition holds whether we're considering individuals, organizations, or cities. After all, business is just people exchanging value with other people. And so in that context, branding is a strategy you can use to persuade others to choose you. And not just getting you for a bargain, but properly recognizing and monetizing your value and what they're willing to pay for it. So when we ask the question, why should you care about your brand? What we're really asking is, why should you care about what other people think about you? Shouldn't it be enough that you or your city stand out from the crowd in important ways? You delivered extraordinary results in your last job. Your city has excellent schools and counts dozens of Nobel laureates among its graduates. Or maybe you have great hospitals and universities, or superior quality of life and safety, or, God forbid, luxurious tax breaks and cheap real estate. In a perfect world where everyone had the ability to attend to every value proposition equally, and then to comprehend and absorb all that information, and then recall it when approaching a relevant decision, it might be enough to be actually superior to all other options. But we do not live in a perfect world. In the world in which we live, our limited attention is fragmented, our ability to process information is constrained, and our ability to recall that information is faulty. The reason you should care about your brand, about your city's brand, is that it may be the only thing the other person remembers, and it will determine your leverage in that exchange. If you have leverage, you achieve more with less. If you have leverage, opportunities find you. If you have leverage, you have confidence. The confidence needed to lead an engaged, creative workforce that generates novel solutions. Individuals and cities who have invested the time and effort to discover, define, and develop their purpose-based, culture-sustained brands exude an infectious confidence that attracts engagement and investment. Are you giving away too much to get a yes? Are you weary of chasing promotional tactics that fail to deliver? Are you plagued by indecisiveness as you guide your city into the future? I imagine that all the elements needed to discover a compelling purpose-based brand are there. You might just need a path to follow to define and then develop your city's brand. Relieve your anxiety by taking one of two actions today. One is to book a no-obligation 20-minute Zoom where we can learn more about each other and determine if next steps are desirable. You can use the Calendly linked in my post. Or your second option is send me a private message about a topic or a question you'd like me to address in a future episode. Your identity and anything that could be used to reverse engineer your identity will be concealed so that you and I together can solve your issue discreetly. Now rest assured, if you're wrestling with that question, that issue, so are your peers. You just had the courage to raise your hand. So for now, thank you for watching, and make me proud by applying what you've learned this next week.